Hi there, welcome back to the SEO Bootcamp by Moz Academy. This is the Backlink Basics course, and in this lesson, we'll be talking about some link building outreach resources. Now, the first resource that you'll want to consider is your customers and your partners, your suppliers, vendors, etc. Now, this sounds quite obvious, but you'd be surprised at how many people actually skip this first step. Think about some of the people and businesses that you've done business with in the past and talk about a possible link opportunity. Your past customers might recommend you to other people in the industry. Your vendors might link back to you as a resource or a valued customer. And if this list becomes quite large, use Link Explorer as a resource to prioritize that list. Look at the domain authority and page authority of some of your customers and suppliers and vendors, and use those metrics to prioritize that list. Now, if you're struggling a bit to come up with this type of list, maybe consult with your customer service department. They may have a list of customers that they know have websites that may be willing to link back. You may want to check with your procurement team and ask about vendors who might be willing to link back. So make sure this is the first place that you start when you're looking for backlink opportunities. You'll also want to look for inbound links to keyword relevant URLs. Now, there is a lesson in the SEO Bootcamp dedicated to this topic, and we talk about how to go through this process. Because this process involves searching for inbound links to websites that are ranking for your targeted keywords, you're essentially looking at who's contributing to your competitor's success. And so this will not only give you some information on the actual websites who offer backlinks in your industry, but it can also provide some inspiration and ideas for the types of sites that you may want to reach out to. Now, you'll want to reclaim any broken links. Again, there is a lesson in the SEO Bootcamp dedicated to this topic, and we talk about how to go through this process. But to sum it up, when a website links to a page on your site and that page is broken, it's returning a 404 error, that page has been removed, or maybe there's a server error or something like that, you don't get credit for that backlink. And so you can fix it by either reaching out to those websites and asking them to change the link to the correct URL, or you can redirect that old page. This will help you gain back any lost link credit. So it's work that you've already done, but that you're kind of fixing any errors. Now, you'll want to look also for journalists who are linking to similar content. So look at who's writing for very large sites, and then look at those authors' websites, their Twitter accounts, Facebook accounts, maybe look for their email address. A lot of these individuals freelance, and they write for several outlets in one specific topic. So you might think that sites like Huffington Post or The Guardian or these big outlets would be difficult to get links from. They have high domain authorities, and it might seem a bit difficult to approach these types of sites. But think about it in a way of just reaching out to an author. The author might be easier to reach via email, social media, and he or she might publish content on several different websites. So look for those types of journalists because they are often looking for sources. Now that brings me to my next resource, which is helpareporter.com. So in Google's quality rater guidelines, they mention expertise and trustworthiness. And so becoming a source in your industry, you can establish that. And helpareporter.com makes it easier for you to become a source. It makes it possible for reporters to get in touch with a source. So what you'll do is become a source on helpareporter.com for free, and they'll match you looking for a reporter. So go to helpareporter.com and click on I'm a Source, and then you'll register. It's free. You'll provide your email and select the fields in which you'd like to be considered a source. Now, you can select 2 fields, so I might, for example, become a source in marketing and tech. And then what happens is helpareporter.com will send you 3 emails per day. Now, you may want to filter those emails to a separate folder in your email account due to the frequency. And the email looks something like this. So this list is journalist pitches to a source, which is you, to get information. Now, if you click on any of these links, it will show you the contact information, and you can contact the journalist and provide your bio, your website, any social media accounts, a statement, etc. Make it easy for the journalist to choose you. And some of these sites are quite large and have high domain authorities. There's one on this list, in fact, from Rolling Stone. So while some of them might be small sites, some of them might also be large sites. Now, it doesn't mean that you'll be selected as a source every time you respond to one, but just like with some of our other processes in SEO, the more you respond and the more dirt you collect and the more opportunities that you collect and respond to, the more likely you are to find gold. So just as finding link opportunities can be a bit difficult, finding sources for journalists is also difficult. So this site, helpareporter.com, makes that connection. So those are some link outreach resources. Thank you.